Hey there folks, welcome ye all to a vlog. Blimey, it's been a while since we've done one of them. It's been podcasts for about 19 weeks. The next one will be the 20th week, won't it, if we do one next week. But yeah, it's been a long time since we've been in this room for a vlog. Well, this is a cheap vlog, because we used to do a bit of both, and I used to do a proper vlog down here instead of the podcast that I do now. But you know, the setup's still here. I can still come down and do these. But I've spent the whole day, well, pretty much, I had a little bit of a lazy morning. But since I got up and sorted, and I've spent the day trying to figure out what I wanted to do with the streaming hub, if you want to call it that, and take the feedback that you guys had given me after the podcast and try and build around that. And that's what I've been doing in order to accomplish what I wanted to do with Streamlabs and stuff. There's a multitude of ways you can do stuff, and I've tried to keep it as simple as I possibly can. And I think there was a few people said that they liked the hub format, and there was a few people that said they wanted it to clean. But I wanted to put in specific things like if somebody subs or does a super sub, a super chat and stuff like that, it would actually pop up and say something. So there was a little alert things I wanted to put in from Streamlabs. And also I wanted to put my social media type stuffs in and my gamer tag stuff like that in that would sort of rotate around in the corner and stuff. And then the view account if we want to see that. I mean, the view account's all good and well as long as somebody doesn't come in and there's only me in it. So I could turn it off if I like. So I think what I've done is quite cool and simple. The only thing I haven't built in is the actual chat, because I feel like the YouTube chat is there anyway if you want it. And I will put when I do come to stream, I will put the audio on. So when people type something in, the computerized woman says, holy shit, or whatever it is, the voices that I can't remember now. But yeah, that worked really well the last time that we did a live stream, which was quite some time ago. People actually liked the text being read out, because it meant when you watched it back, you could also hear it, and you didn't have to rely on reading it, and you could just see what was going on. So I'm going to attempt to show you what I've been doing. And it's a little bit awkward because the laptop's down here, and I've got to be careful because I've got the Liverpool Man City game on just behind the phone. And if they see, I don't know how they do it with their bots, but if there's any of that hits YouTube, my video will just be blanked out until I sort it out. Anyway, so I'm going to try and spin this round as best I can. I can't flip. I don't know why you can't do this. It must use different cameras inside the phone or something, but you can't flip it once you've started recording. It's, you think you could just be able to go bloop and turn it around so it's facing the other way, but no, you can't, people. Anyway, I'm going to kneel down for this. So I'm going to try and show you what I did, or what I have done. Let's see what we can see here. So, hang on. Blimey, this is a bit more awkward than I thought it was going to be. Right, here we go. So you can see here is where I've got the... Blimey, why is this so awkward? Hang about, people, hang about. Where's my hand? There. So this is where I'll be, and then you've got the rotating banner, you've got the sub count, and if I can test it, I can't remember what state I've got this in, but there's a little test button here. So if we test a donation or something, there you go, you should see that pop in. So I've designed that to pop in, and subs, and everything's contained in this little section here. And I mean, you can see my body moving about in that little camera section. I can't quite get I can't quite get you seeing the picture and me in it. Does that work? So there you go. So that's what I've come up with, and we could, I suppose, see it in context of... I'm sorry it's so awkward. I just can't quite figure that out. Hang on. Good grief! It's like watching Cloverfield all over again, isn't it? It could be the way around. I've got the phone that's confusing my brain. If we go into Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, Re-Reckoning, which is already on, it's just in pause. Now you'll notice here that the radial map up at the top there is covered by my face, which isn't great. So what I've done is I've built 4 of these so we can move down to the bottom right, top left, bottom left. I'm getting attacked in this game. Pause. So you see what I've done anyway. So depending on where things are in the game, I've set up different scenes for different corners, and that should sort us out. So if I was to do some of this live stream, I would put that down there, because inside the actual game where we're getting attacked, it's not intrusive to anything. Now I don't actually want that to save, so I'm going to be very careful about that. I've stuck it on pause. I should be all right. So there you go. So that's what I've been up to today, and it's all been based on the feedback you've been giving me in the comments below from the podcast. So let me know, like, if you come across this and you have ideas and opinions, that's fine. That's great. I'm glad that I've kept it that simple for now, and as we go forward, we might be able to add a bit more. But you look at the big sort of streamers and stuff. They're all, merchandise this and click this to buy that, and I don't have any of that, So, but what I have activated is the, if things become popular, if I do them regularly enough and people want to do things like super chats and donations, that's fantastic. If you want to help support the channel, obviously the money I make back from the channel in no way pays for the running of the channel. At the moment, I've spoken about it before, to buy everything for day one in order to bring you guys Series X stuff and PlayStation 5 stuff, that's all out of my own pocket. And every third month or so I get like £60, £50, £60, something like that. So, that money goes straight back in. Things like the camcorders, things like the phone, anything that I use to do the channel properly. Like I paid over the odds for this phone because it had a front-facing 1080p camera to do vlogs, stuff like that. So I've activated super chats, and I think, super chats, and I think PayPal donations. So those things will pop up on what I've done there, and that's enough. I mean, I'm not doing this in order to to ask all of you guys for money. It's just there if people want to help support the channel, and that's absolutely great. But the subs one will be great because we'll hopefully get a bunch of subs while we're doing the streaming like we did at New Year. Anyway, I'm chuffed with that, and you'll notice, if the people that noticed that the ones I did before now, a long time ago, I tried to be kind of clever with them and put, funky gothic borders around me if it was a Dead Dark Souls or, whatever. And just kind of keep it themed to the game, but you couldn't really tell anyway. And this time around what I've done is you'll notice that the colour concept I've gone with there for the border for me is the Joystick Steve vlog thumbnail and all that sort of stuff. So I've tried to keep the channel theme in there, and I think that works really well. So I'm really chuffed with that actually, and it looks really simple, and it looks like it took me 10 minutes, but it's taken me all day to put all that together, because you've got to put all of those little I think there's about 5 or 6 of the social media things, from my gamer handles on PlayStation, Xbox, to the YouTube pop-in, to the Discord, which I just set up today, which people have asked me to do, and Twitter. And I had to create the little banners for them and make them the right sizes, and put them, all that stuff sort of took time. But I'm really chuffed with it. It's really, I think it's really simple, really nice. I think it'll be unobtrusive for you guys when you do come to watch a stream. Still haven't decided when it's going to be. It won't be on day one. There'll be far too much to do. I suspect that if I do a stream this week, it will probably be toward the tail end of the week or the weekend, because I want to get a bunch of recording done before I do a stream. That's my plan anyway at the minute. And plus, I suspect that probably what people want to see me stream the most is probably Demon's Souls anyway. People want to see me in pain for some reason. And that's not coming until the following Thursday. But I wanted to have the streamer stuff set up so we could just go for it, folks, By the way, you probably saw it as we spun the camera around. Flagging's up to you all. I'm on holiday, people. Did I mention it? I'm on holiday. I'm going to keep mentioning it for the next 3 weeks. So, yeah, I'm really chuffed with that. A good little day's work, if I don't say so myself. So hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing that. Give me any feedback you like. I mean, my knowledge of what is good in the world of streaming is non-existent. So, I've done streams before, people didn't really tell me whether it was right, wrong, or indifferent. There was actually, I remember a specific person, I'm sorry I'm forgetting their name, because they did follow me and probably still do and have done for a long time. And every now and then they give me some feedback. And when I did some streams, they did say, like, don't try and hide yourself, because I used to try and fade myself out a bit, like I do with my podcasts, where I show the footage and I kind of go a bit opaque, put the opacity on. And they were like, no, don't do that, because in the world of streaming, people want to see you, they want to see your reactions, they want to interact with you. I'm also really conscious of the fact that I could, but I'm not playing looking at the machine that shows me that things are popping in. So if somebody does subscribe or somebody does super chat or donate, I need to find a way of making sure I don't miss that, so that I can thank them for it, because people do that so they can get some recognition and interact with me and what have you. So I need to have a think about it. I don't want to sit and look at the laptop is the thing. I want to look at the TV. So my idea at the moment is to have the laptop pretty well where it is kind of to the side. So if I'm intensely doing something on Demon's Souls or something, it's gonna be hard for me to notice if something pops up. However, there's a little noise that happens when somebody does something. Now I'm thinking, with the headphones on, I could probably sneak a little earbud in that's plugged into the laptop, so that I hear that notification, so it makes me look at the laptop and see what it was that just popped in. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do with it for now. And the other thing that I've got in mind is I can actually loop the entire laptop back to the TV. So when I put all of that full screen on the laptop, I can feed a HDMI cable out of it and plug that into the TV, and I could play it on the TV with the same view that you guys have got. I would, of course, see myself and all, but I would see all the pop-ins and all that sort of stuff as well. So that is a thought, and I've already sort of stuck in my basket a 4.5 meter HDMI cable, which should be more than enough to get from the TV side to this. So that's another thought that I've had. The downside to that is that it means that I've got to play it in 1080p, because the laptop's not capable of doing more than 1080p output. So I would have to play everything in 1080p, but streaming, only when I'm streaming. And I suppose I'm not really bothered if it's something that I've kind of played before, but if I'm playing something like Demon's Souls for the first time, I don't want to spend all of that time playing it in 1080p. I want to be playing it in 1440 or 4K. So anyway, it's all thoughts in my head at the minute as to what I should do about that. I'm hoping that if I put a little earbud just under the 3D speaker headphones, I'll be able to... Alright, it'll interfere with the surround sound a little bit, because it will nub it out a bit, but if I just put one of the buds in so that I can hear it when something pops in, I think that'll probably work alright. And I might go with that plan to kick off with. Just like a little iPhone earbud. Just plug that into, because I've got a little headphone jack at the side of the laptop, so I think I might go with that plan. Anyway, that was it really. I just wanted to do a quick little cheap vlog, just because I just finished doing all of that, cracked open a little flagon, and thought, you know what, I think I'll just show folk what I've been up to and see, get some feedback before we go live and see what you guys think. But I think what I've done is probably ideal for what we're trying to do. People genuinely want to see more of the, I mean, if I was 20 and hot, people you'd probably want to see a bit more of me and less of the game, let's be honest. But I'm not. So I'm more than happy to be a small piece in the corner of the screen and just keep everything sort of contained to that bottom, bottom, top, left, right, centre, whichever scene we pick. I'm more than happy to keep everything contained. Even the little pop-ins, everything's just in that little tiny corner. So there's no infiltration all over the screen, which is something I think I prefer, and it's something I would prefer if I was watching it as well. A bit more of the game, but I still want to see the person playing. So hopefully that's appealing to you guys. Let me know what you think of the text idea. I'm going to go with the audio text on, because if I have got the earbud in, it means I can hear it without having to read people's texts as well. So that really helps me out, because I'm not looking at them on screen. So I think all of that's going to work in well with putting the little earbud in and then having the 3D headphones over the top. So that's the plan. Anyway, let me know, people, in the comments below what you think of what I've done and what you think of my ideas to go with earbuds and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure, I've never sat with anyone who's done or got a proper setup for all of this stuff, so I am really just learning as I go. And I mean, all of what I did last time I'd completely forgotten. I had to completely retrain myself on how to use Streamlabs. There is a version of OBS now that is Streamlabs' version of OBS that's got all of that stuff built in, and it's fantastic. It makes life a lot easier when you try to put all that stuff together and drag it around the screen and twiddle about with it. It's fantastic. It's a really great product. They're doing really well with that. There is a Prime version of it, about $12 a month. I think I mentioned it before in the podcast. if things go well and I think there's some good that I can get out of that, then it's fine. I can't see anything that I would be missing at the moment. I'd have to have a deeper look into it. There's a lot of template stuff in there and things that might make it look a lot funkier if you really want that sort of stuff. But I think for what we're trying to achieve and the fact that I'm not a streamer, I want to make it a part of what I do, not all about what I do. I still want to be a YouTuber in the world of gaming, podcasting and recording stuff, and then we can throw in some streams to connect with each other. That's really the plan. Anyway, let me know in the comments below what you think about all of that, people. Anyway, it's been nice to pop in and have a little chat with you on this vlog of mine. For a change. Maybe we should do a proper vlog again. Somebody did mention, actually, maybe we should do a vlog to celebrate something in the coming Christmas months. And I was like, it didn't dawn on me that people might miss the vlogs. Because I feel like the podcasts are kind of the same thing. But I guess maybe with the podcast, I'm a bit more homed in on the topics rather than rambling on about this, that, and the next thing. But I feel like I'm doing kind of the same thing, but just with the mic closer, the TV, showing some pics, and, But it's quite nice being in here again, actually. In the big boys' room. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you in this cheap little vlog of mine today. And I shall see you in the next, folks. But take it easy. I couldn't say that, people, could I? Should I say that again? And I shall see you in the next one, folks. Take it easy. Bye.